Hey you guys, thank you for tuning in. My name is Ayota. I am the creator of this awesome community, the Lightworker Society. I'm getting ready to do a love reading for Aquarius tonight. Okay, so make sure you are in a positive mindset and you are a vibrational match to what I'm about to say. Your heart chakra is balanced and you're feeling good. Your intentions are good. Even if you're off just a little bit, just make sure that you are available on an emotional level to be able to receive the message that my spiritual guides are going to have for you tonight, okay? Because these messages are intended to help bring you some hope, understanding, clarity in regards to your situation, especially your love life, dear Aquarius. All right, so let's get in alignment with each other. I'm going to set my intentions. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides. Thank you for helping me with this reading for Aquarius in their love life tonight. I ask that you close the spiritual gates to anything that is not in alignment with this message or the divine's will for Aquarius's life or the Lightworker Society. I also ask that you hear me clearly as I speak to you and commune with my wonderful spiritual team, and please close the spiritual gates to anything that's not in alignment, and also protect us as we go through the spiritual world to commune with you. And so it is. All right, you guys, so let's go. I didn't want to go to bed without doing this for you guys tonight. I know I look pretty tired. My eye look pretty low. It's like what time? 2:30 in the morning. And I got to be back up at 5. That's how much I love you guys. Now, let's see. Disclaimer, everything in this message might not resonate with you, so take what you need, leave what you don't need, okay? I pick up on past, present, and future energies. So at any moment, this could be your life. It could have already passed, it could be happening now, or it might not have happened at all. That's why I ask that you stay in a positive mindset, because someone could be going through this, and this also could be you if it isn't yet. Now, I'm going to pretty much just pick up on the energies of your situation, your love life, and then follow up with some tarot. The way I pretty much do it is I just flow with it. So whatever I hear intuitively from my angelic team, that's what I'm going to do, okay? And then, so bear with me, stay with me. I like my cards to jump out, so you'll notice I'll keep shuffling. For some of you who already follow me for a while, you already know how I do. Okay, thank you, my angels. What message do you have for Aquarius in their love life? What is it that they need to know? Thank you. Any message? Thank you for hearing me clearly. Okay, so what? Nothing not going on for y'all? What's going on in your love life? Your love life's pretty still right now? Are you guys pretty balanced? Or are you guys holding out? Being kind of stubborn, Aquarius. Why won't you let me tap into your energy? I'll get through. Y'all just be patient. So I do have 4 cards. Ooh, Aquarius, this is definitely a change in energy. Now I understand what's going on here. So you deserve love. All right, so I'm doing my Instagram and I'm also doing my YouTube, okay? So if you see me looking back and forth, that's why. I ain't losing my mind, all right, Aquarius? But you deserve love, okay? You are lovable. So very soon, so I'm going to pick up on my tarot to see what this very soon is. Clearly decide what you want, Aquarius, so that it will come to you now. Deception. So someone is definitely wearing a false mask in this relationship, and pay attention to the red flags. Wow. All right, so you guys pretty much know what the red flags are, right? The red flags are signs that your person is, something is wrong, right? Clearly, there's something is wrong. So it could be just by the words that they speak, by their actions, how they move. You also pay attention to that, how they could speak to others. The red flags are always prevalent. Sometimes we just try to ignore it. Why? Because we love that person. You know, we want to see the best in people, and we kind of push it under the rug. But make sure you pay attention to that, because the signs are cautioning you about what you should do, okay? What decision you need to make. And along with that, you got the deception card. Now, someone is definitely wearing a false mask in the relationship, like I said previously. And that basically is just stating what? It could be, it don't even have to be like extreme. It could be just someone is hiding how they truly feel. But however it is, someone is coming to the relationship with the mask on and not communicating clearly, or they may feel as though you might get offended if they speak their truth, right? So they're kind of tiptoeing around their words to make sure that you're not going to be upset or anything. And it could be you, you know, Aquarius, it could be you that's not wearing a being upfront about your situation. You could be holding out on some information that you're not disclosing. Now, deep down inside, you already know what this is about, right? So I don't really have to keep going on with this card, because you know, right? You know. And very soon, as you decide what you want, you're going to get the answers that you need. Now, make a decision. Okay? So this is an important time to make that decision. Why? Because as soon as you clearly decide, then the universe is going to come together with you to help you manifest whatever it is you want. You have free will. So whatever you feel that you want to do in this situation, it's up to you. You'll get the support, okay? So just, same thing I said. Yeah, it's just like putting in your order at a restaurant, right? So the universe has been listening to your thoughts and your feelings about your love life and has brought you what you asked for. But when you complain about what's served to you, it's only because you place an unclear order. So as soon as you be perfectly straightforward about what you desire, it will come to you. Trust your feelings and make a decision for yourself about what's best for you, Aquarius. Not for nobody else, you. Now, can you tell me more about this deception? Thank you. Whoa. All right, so it's going to be some judgment. You see that? The judgment card is out, honey. So somebody's definitely rising up and embracing a higher level of consciousness right now. And of course, the judgment card talks about making those life-changing decisions, right? But in this particular case, you're going to have to use your intuition and your intellect at the same time. You're going to have to trust your judgment. Get support if you need to from other people to help you with this, right? But otherwise, do some reflection and listen to your intuition. Yeah, because pay attention to the red flag card. Said the exact same thing. I had to look and see. Now, I got the 7 of Pentacles that's here right now. So pretty much, okay, so somebody in this connection has been showing commitment towards this, right? And really working towards fulfilling their dreams. Now, you're looking at it because you want your reward, right? Because you've been putting in that time. So now it's like, all right, I'm ready for the reward. But now you have to realize it. And this is what my spiritual guides are saying. Success is a journey, okay? It's not a destination. So in this connection, however it goes, you realize that you have to go through a journey. There's cycles, there's changes in life that take place, right? And we have to get through those cycles. We have to close out things that no longer serve us in order for us to move forward. So if you've been worrying about stuff and you've been feeling some insecurities in some kind of way, those are the things that you need to kind of face and look at. Either this is you or your other person, right? When it comes to this, because you know exactly what you want as far as you want to see a reward for everything that you've been doing. And the Moon card is here, so there's definitely some deception, some illusion, some secrets that aren't being said, things that are hidden. Now, could be a lot of anxiety or fear behind some of this stuff, right? But this definitely is representing that there's some type of trouble taking place in your love life right now, because my King of Wands is here and it's in a reverse status. The King of Wands clearly represents that other person. And what's taking place is that they're not ready to step into this role, right? Because of some type of lack of confidence in their ability to lead. Now, they could be a little aggressive. They might be even arrogant to some degree, right? But They're not ready for it. Okay? They don't have this clear vision of what they want. Manifestation card is the magician. The magician card usually represents manifestation. They don't have this clear vision of what it is that they want, right? They need to be able to pay attention to their intuition. But you, Aquarius, you have a clear vision, right? You want to manifest this. You have the ability to manifest this. You're manifesting powerhouse. That's all I'm going to say. Like, you have the ability to do this. But on the other hand, your person is not probably completely tapped in. Just put it that way, on a spiritual level, connected to their intuition in a way where they can trust their own judgment. King of Pentacles is here. So I'm going to get elaboration on this card, but this is the King of Pentacles really represents someone who's confident and successful, very attractive, right? And they're good at managing their wealth. They can literally turn their vision into something tangible. So that's a good thing. So that either could be you that's coming up as this King of Pentacles, because remember, dealing with feminine, masculine energies, female can be masculine, male can be feminine, however it resonates. Place these roles where they need to be. All right. But wow, I think it's coming to me now. So I'm gonna keep pulling. But the Hermit card is definitely here. And when the Hermit card comes out, it's like someone's soul searching, right? They're trying to trust their inner guidance. They're going in. They are really pulling for their inner knowing, and trying to find these answers. So it could be you, Aquarius, or it could be the other person. But the King of Pentacles is beside that card. So this King of Pentacles is learning to trust themselves, is going within and taking a break from their everyday life, right? They're withdrawing that energy to find their answers. Tell me more. Yep, it was a heartbreak, because the Three of Swords is here. So whatever that heartbreak was that caused a lot of disappointment and sorrow is bringing them to this point, the Page of Pentacles, where they are in this energy of, hey, or this could be you, I have the ability to manifest whatever my personal goals are, right? And I have the motivation to turn this into reality. Remember, I said the King of Pentacles is that person. Yeah, that can turn their vision into something tangible. And it's all about you, Aquarius. So whoever plays the feminine role, take it how it resonates. But it's all about this Queen of Pentacles here, because they see that their queen cares for their family, right? They're very domestic, responsible, and they make a living for themselves. They are financially abundant, they're independent, and they create healthy balance to their life, because the Ace of Cups is here in reverse. They aren't really, really fruitful when it comes to that area, and they have a lot of issues in love that resulted in these negative changes that took place. But they're going to take a risk. Someone's taking a risk, because the Fool card is here. So that basically means that someone is going to chance this new beginning and take a risk and, add love. Eight of Swords. Either you, Aquarius, or this other person was feeling trapped by their circumstances, and they really felt like they didn't have that many options. They didn't have a clear path on what they wanted to do for themselves, or you didn't. They probably were even telling themselves that they didn't deserve this situation. And that's what prevented them from moving forward, truth be told. All right, you guys, so I'm getting ready to let my Instagram family go, because why? I'm running out of time. So you did get a preview of what's taking place over on my YouTube channel. So Aquarius, I need you to go over there, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be alerted as soon as this video is available for you. Thank you for tuning in, dear Aquarius. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Love you. Peace. All right, my dears over here on my YouTube channel. All right, so because they had these limiting self-beliefs, they feel like they didn't have any options. It really took and turned your relationship into this, right? The Two of Cups in reverse. And you decided, like, you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and focus on my own self-love, right? Because there's a lot of disharmony in this situation, and I'm not feeling accepted. So that means what? I need to work on my own self-acceptance. And the Four of Cups is here in the reverse. So you became very withdrawn and retreated. The Sun was in reverse. Someone was struggling to see the brighter side of this. They had a lot of clouded, distorted energy, which this card is going with the Emperor. So that's definitely your person. The Emperor card is here. This person is an authority figure, father figure, very powerful, a leader, right? But my Queen of Wands is in reverse, and usually my reverse cards represent some type of karmic situation, karmic people, I don't know. But the Queen of Wands is here, right? In reverse. That represents someone who is very revengeful. They got low confidence, jealous, selfish, temperamental, demanding, right? Yeah, because the juggling card is out next. So whoever this Queen of Wands is in reverse, that person, whether male or female, is the reason why your person was in this energy. Okay? Because they were juggling. Because I got the Two of Pentacles here. They were juggling. Trying to make decisions. Not balancing well at all. Four of Swords in reverse. This took a lot out of you, Aquarius, right? Because you're definitely trying to find that mental strength to come out of your isolation now. You're trying to be your own teacher and to learn from everything that you've been going through, right? Because you're looking like, what the freak? Maybe it's time for me to follow my own path. My Devil energy card is here. Yeah, so these problems were possibly because of some type of codependencies or addictions that your person had. You definitely were very frustrated from this. And your person probably felt very oppressed by this. Because this is the Four of Wands card. And the Four of Wands represents like the foundation, harmony, romance, or even marriage, right? They probably felt very oppressed. And were in that Devil energy in regards to this commitment that you guys had. This marriage. Or if it's not marriage, it's a deep commitment. My Seven of Swords is here in reverse. It was a lot going on between you guys, a lot of arguing because someone in this connection felt very defeated, right? They felt like arguing got them nowhere. Because you literally, when you guys argue, it's like one person or somebody feels like they lose no matter what. Like it's pointless. It's like, what's the point of us keep arguing about this? Because we're not getting anywhere with it. And we're pretty much just fighting to win. And the Six of Swords card came out. So that resulted into what? Someone leaving the relationship, right? Trying to move beyond their trauma from this situation. Trying to get out of these same old, stupid, familiar, reoccurring habits. Thank you. You like, I'm not resistant to the change. I need to move on. I need to move on from this relationship because it's keeping me in trauma. It's keeping me in a lot of pain, heartbreak. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Any other messages? Ten of Cups. Now, the Ten of Cups represents like divine love, harmony, alignment in the relationships, right? So, this is about commitment. This is what you wanted. You wanted to have that divine love and that harmony in this connection. You put your all into it. You worked hard and you were ready to see the rewards for everything that you put in. You were seeking your happiness. Four of Swords in reverse. But you're going through an awakening. You're going through an awakening, and it could have been a lot of pressure or rejection that you were receiving from your person, or you were rejecting your person. You were the one that was being rejected. But I got my Queen of Swords here. And you have this amazing ability to really use your intellect and unbiased judgment when it comes to dealing with this person and people in general, right? You use that to be able to understand people. But in this particular case, I got the Wheel of Fortune and it's in reverse, right? There was a lot of delays. Maybe you thought because you were so understanding and empathetic, it caused things to go the way that it did, where you probably should have been maybe a little bit more firm and putting your foot down and speaking your truth, because things turned for the worse, right? There was a lot of unexpected change in your situation, or some type of negative forces could have been at play. Yeah, because you felt like, maybe I can just, if I hope for the better, it will happen. Or it will improve, but it didn't. Yep. And your person wasn't taking action, couldn't see the bigger picture in this situation. They probably were doing a lot of something very deceptive and underhanded, and it puts you guys in a Lovers in reverse, where the feelings began to be not mutual. Someone was even reluctant to opening up their hearts because of fear from all of the trauma. Ten of Swords in reverse. That situation between you guys ended badly. Yep. And someone is still holding on to it. Old pain that needs to be dealt with. That's why I'm saying you deserve love. Makes a lot of sense. You deserve love and honoring situation and people who honor you, who love you, who respect you, who value you. What should an Aquarius be doing? What's the outcome? Get a sip of water. Something is happening in my throat, so something is going on with my throat chakra. So somebody probably could be having trouble communicating, speaking their truth, speaking up for themselves. Yep. But some truth is going to come forward for you, Aquarius, because there's going to be a change of mind, some type of new beginning that's going to take place for you. Because my Ace of Swords is here. It's going to be a breakthrough. Somebody's getting clarity on this situation, and they're going to change their mind, right? That cloud of judgment is moving out, and they're going to try to recreate this new beginning. I do have the Hangman here, and they're going to be devoted to this, right? They're going to surrender to the circumstances, no doubt. They're getting in their mind. It's like, okay, now I have to be flexible to this, and I need to adapt to the changes. And my lack of commitment, my selfishness, all of that has caused me from being able to move forward. It's making them where they actually literally are gaining a new perspective of this and releasing these old mentalities that no longer serve them, right? So even you need to pause, because you definitely have a new perspective. You definitely have been releasing what no longer serves you because you're trying to heal. But before you make the next step in this situation, you need to pause and review it, because your King of Cups, that's in reverse again, they could be lacking some type of moral sense. Untrustworthy represents a selfish man. But really just reevaluate this and see if there are any hidden motives of any kind. But it has to end. The death. It had to end, because the death card is here. It had to end in order for you to get this new beginning. And this is why this person has gotten these new ideas. It had to end. You had to leave in order for them to awaken. So expect some changes to take place in your life. It's going to be unexpected changes, and they're going to be major, but it's ending a phase that needed to end, Aquarius. You're going to get the justice because my justice card is out. So karma, all of that is playing itself out. Because of what you've done, it is leading to what's taking place now. This change of mind, them being able to clearly see the truth. And a decision will be made, right? It's going to be fair and according. Fair and just, okay? All of your efforts, you're going to be rewarded. And your partner is going to treat you fairly. I got the manifestation card that came back out. They're going to try to really manifest this, to create opportunities for love now. You know, they're going to be very proactive when it comes to loving you. No more manipulation, no more being cunning, none of that. No more deceit. They're coming with a message because my Page of Wands is here. They're coming with a message, and it's going to be an opportunity, and it's going to be a powerful, positive message because there's a lot of inspiration that's coming behind it. Something new is definitely stirring up within them, and they know how to manifest this now. They know how to bring it into action. It's no longer them sitting on it or dreaming about it or being stuck on past failures, right? They're moving forward, and they're coming with communication. King of Swords is in reverse. That reverse king who had, you know, was mean, who could abuse their power in this connection, has now gained the strength, the courage, the self-control to overcome their obstacles in their own life and to overcome these obstacles within your connection. They had a lack of will before, right? And they were using their power wrongly because, hey, it's like I'm playing the dominant role in this connection, right? But they are only doing it because they felt inadequate. What's going to be the outcome? The World. I have the World card here. Now, this whole situation is going to come full circle. All right? So you're going to have a completion, right? This relationship is going to come together. Everything you're trying to accomplish is going to come together. The World card represents marriage, you know, children. Finally accomplishing your goals because this is you, the High Priestess. All right, so you're already intuitive. You use your intuition. You're able to connect with the spiritual realm. You have so much spiritual enlightenment within you. You know how to direct your attention inward, right? So this is you and this is your person. Because I got the King of Pentacles. Remember, they came out reversed earlier in the reading. But now they're in an upright position. They're hardworking, right? They're going to keep to a routine. Now they're going to keep to this routine, and they're going to do the work that they need to do to get the results. Look, they're coming in the King and the Emperor. This person has changed completely. I got the King and the Emperor. So they coming in full grounded. You got the King of Pentacles upright. All these kings and the Emperor. This is what you got forward to look to, Aquarius. Yep, they're going to be very clear in their thinking, communicating with no problems, right? You know how earlier my throat chakra was all jammed up because they weren't able to communicate clearly, but they're going to have strong communication when they come to you, and they're going to be seeking the truth, right? They're going to blend that intellectual and their emotional and spiritual energies together so that they're able to manifest this. And with my Emperor, yeah, the Emperor brings stability. And that's what you've been seeking, stability. They're going to bring future success when it comes to this. As long as you guys can align with your goals and pursue them, you will see success. They're very traditional in relationships, all right? But they use a lot of their logic. And they're not really that good at expressing their emotions. So you got to keep that in mind. You got to know your person, right? Which you do. But if you're clear on what you want, you speak your truth. You'll get this. And that's my 9 of Cups. That's your wishes fulfilled. Your dreams, satisfaction, contentment, emotional stability, happiness. All of your hopes. The 5 of Cups that's in reverse. All of those setbacks and disappointments and worrying about being a failure. They didn't want other people to know they took a wrong turn. Why? Because they took a wrong turn to this. This is also my karmic card. That's when you got 3-party situations going on. They wanted to be what? I ain't even gonna say, because you know I wanted to get all in my hood energy real quick. They wanted to be fucking around, point blank. And they know they took the wrong path. They chose the wrong path. And you showed them. You was like, you know what? You ain't gonna keep playing with me. I feel that. You like, you ain't gonna keep playing with me. You got up out of there. You went all Queen of Swords on it. See the Queen of Swords? Very cool, very balanced, but they don't take no shit whatsoever. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Aquarius in regards to this situation? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you that Aquarius is able to get that justice. Don't let pride get in your way. Because like I said, they're coming in as what? King of Pentacles, Emperor. They coming in as kings. You had 3 kings in the deck for them. Full moon and Leo. Everything you work so hard for, the divine is behind this and definitely supporting you and helping you right now. All of your prayers, they've been heard. And the universe is showing up. Don't let your pride become an obstacle. Is the question you're asking about based on your ego, or is it from your heart, Aquarius? Leo energy is all about the heart. So think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and more thoughts of the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you're not, they got that written all wrong, but I'm gonna go ahead and flip this in my own words. If you haven't been doing as you would, if you have not been doing as you would be, this does not make sense, you guys. I'm gonna leave this out of here. If you have not been doing as you would be done by lately, that doesn't make sense. But it says it's time to find balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all of your relationships. So be magnificent without being plain too much. Self-esteem is good, but vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed. Work some magic. And this also could lead to a friendship maybe ending now. So some of you could have be in a friendship with someone and it's coming to an end. I would elaborate on that, but this is love. I guess that would be love too, but hey. I want to finish delivering messages for this. What message do you have for Aquarius in regards to that situation now? I have these heart cards, so it's really hard to shuffle. There we go. So I got this new beginning card, and this is what it's been saying. They coming forward to give you this new beginning, right? Someone in this connection is going to take a risk and bring this new beginning. So embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Let's cover that deception card, right? It didn't cover it well, but hey. You instinctively know what's right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time, okay? So this is your choice because you have the power. You control the narrative of this story, Aquarius. My card is playing with me today. Stop playing. Okay. The deception card needs to show. That's how I'm going to take that as a sign. Some of you probably will go your separate ways. That's how I got that. Because I noticed that the 2 hearts is split. So some of you will probably go your separate ways. But although you guys may be physically apart, spiritually, you are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. And this is coming from your person. They're saying that even though we're apart, we are always together. We are one. They're always thinking about you. And only time will tell, right? So this is going to have to play out naturally. But beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess equally. So the quality you don't like are also your own reflection. So remember that. You could also be projecting. Take a look at yourself as well. You know, we all got to put the mirror to our face, because it's not just a one-sided relationship. It takes two to tangle, right? So also look at yourself too and see what role that you played. See what areas of your life that you need to heal as well. Because maybe there's some things that your higher self is trying to alert you about to get you to move forward and leave behind. Past pain, past trauma, old hurts. I was trying to see if I wanted to leave you guys with one more message, but I feel like that might be it. I don't feel like I'm being called. But however, I am sending my love and my light towards you guys, and you have a wonderful rest of the week and New Year. All right, peace.